What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's up? Let's go live. Let's go live. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Get on in here. Get on in here. You know we about to talk business. I'm a little late. I know. I'm a little late. Don't hate me now. Don't hate me now. I'm a little late. I know. But that's okay because I'm about to come on here and speak what I need to speak to y'all. You feel me? So today's live is if you've been feeling stuck. If you've been feeling like, yo, bro, like what's going on with the energy right now? What's going on? I'm telling you right now, this live will put you into a place that you need to be because it's going to explain everything that you need to hear. Especially if you've been feeling like you've been stuck. That's what this live is about. Do you feel like it's about if you feel stuck. All right. So right now I'm sharing this on Twitter right now so everybody can come tap in. Make sure everybody know. Come tap in. Come tap in. We live. We live. Live on YouTube. Let's go. So, what's good, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Put my Instagram together. Okay, man. So we live now. We live. It's official. We live now. Everything's set. Everything's straight. And we about to get this message together. So listen, y'all. I know November has been kind of funny. I'm not going to hold you. November has been kind of funny. And the reason why November has been kind of funny is because I told y'all at the beginning of the month, November is a month that you really got to let it work for you. You see, do not try to force things at this time right now. Because the more you try to force things, the more it's not going to work for you. You see, let me tell you how life works. Sometimes life has to sit you down just so you can get into alignment. Because I'll give you an example, right? Let's say, there was a time, check this out, right? There was a time in one of my friends' life where she was so busy, she was so distracted with shit that she didn't need to be connected to. She was always hanging out, always doing this, always with someone. And, when God is trying to talk to you or when your Ori or when your higher self or when your ancestors are trying to talk to you, they will find a way to speak to you, right? This person eventually ended up getting in a car accident, no damage or no type of injury to herself, but it ended up causing her to take the time to sit down. And when she finally sat down, she finally received the ideas that she needed to act upon that changed her life. I'll give you another story. Let's talk about Adele. Adele went through such a terrible heartbreak, but if it wasn't for that heartbreak that she went through, it wouldn't have been such a success. It probably wouldn't be as big as an Adele as it is right now. So a lot of y'all are going through situations that seems like they taking you out or seems like they putting you, by yourself or isolating you or putting you in situations where you're not really hanging with people or maybe you're not as out as you used to be. But the reason why is because it's putting you into alignment. Maybe where you was and who you were spending time with wasn't actually for you. And sometimes God has to break your heart to save your soul. And what that means is that sometimes God has to do things that you probably wouldn't agree with right now, but if you really knew what was happening behind the scenes, you would be like, yes, sit my behind down. A lot of y'all was hanging out with people that you shouldn't have been hanging out with, who was only leading you to insecurity, negative thoughts, negative patterns. And it's time for you to take a step back. You see, a lot of y'all be thinking that when God puts you in a space by yourself and when God moves people out of your life, y'all be thinking it's punishment when reality is protection. Y'all be thinking that it's punishment when in reality it's protection. Another thing too is that y'all have to trust your intuition big time this month. You see, I know for a fact I've been told at this time, you know what? You need to be inside for a little bit. You need to focus on yourself. You need to spend some time in your own energy because sometimes we can spend so much time in other people's energy that we don't even hear our own voice anymore. We're hearing other people's shit, other people's thoughts, other people's doubts, other people's shit. You feel me? And I'm talking to y'all about this because we have to realize that, you know what, I need to get into my own world. You see, I made a tweet the other day, and my tweet talked about how if you're hanging around certain people can suck you into their world, especially narcissists. Narcissistic people can suck you into their world and can suck you dry of your creative energy. And the reason why you have to be aware of that is because you'll start to feel like a side character in your own life, all because you wanted to be there for someone. You see, some of y'all are too much of a martyr and you're turning yourself into a slave. You got to know when to give and when to keep for yourself. When to give and when to keep for yourself. When to give and when to keep for yourself. Remember YouTube, if you, we're not going to start that now because I don't even want to start that because I just want to give messages right now. Every time I come on this live, I swear y'all be thinking I be talking to y'all. Well, really, I really just be talking to myself. But the thing about it is that the conversations that I have with myself are truly a conversation that needs to be had with you because we're all mirror and reflections of each other. We stress ourselves out too much. I remember I went and I got a reading, and the reading told me you're putting so much pressure on yourself for no cause. How many of y'all are putting pressure onto yourself for no cause? I need everybody to share this live with 3 people. I want to do a nice, good live for today. But I need y'all to go ahead and share this live and get as many people tapped in as we possibly can. Okay? One thing that I do want to say too is that sometimes we can be forcing things that we really need to be letting go of. Some of y'all are forcing things that y'all really need to be letting go of that's no longer serving you. I want everybody to comment in the chat right now. I release all things that are no longer serving me. I release all things that are no longer serving me. I need everybody to comment that right now. I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody in this damn live, somebody who's watching this video, you're holding on to something, someone, a job, a place, a career, something that is no longer helping you anymore, but it's starting to actually become detrimental to you. I release all things that are no longer serving me. I release all fears. I release all doubts. I trust the universe. I trust my intuition. Let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all have not joined the mystery school, you are missing out on so much information. A lot of y'all probably don't even realize what's going on now. And this is what I'm about to start doing. I'm about to start putting forecasts in that motherfucker. So if you didn't know, I've been told y'all at the beginning of November, this month was going to be a month of endings. That was the forecast. The forecast was a month of endings. This is a month of ending. So if you know that there's something that you want to quit, that you want to end, maybe you want to stop smoking, maybe you want to stop doing whatever it is, this is the month to do it. This is the month to do it. I release all things that are no longer serving me, man. Sometimes we can stress ourselves out about shit that don't even deserve to be stressed about. Let me tell you something. See, it's hard for us to take a breath, like a just deep breath. I want everybody to just take a deep breath. And when you take a deep breath, I need you to embody the emotion of relief. Like, just fucking relax. Just fucking relax. Some of y'all are stressing yourself about shit that's not even worth stressing about. Do you know sickness comes from stress? Do you know sickness comes from thoughts? You need to monitor your thoughts. A lot of y'all are probably overthinking. How many of y'all been overthinking lately? How many of y'all been fucking overthinking lately? You've been overthinking like a motherfucker. Trust me, I understand. You know, sometimes when you're in a period of isolation and you're a period of having to reflect, you see, right now, I call it the calm before the storm. You see, a lot of y'all are about to see a lot of things start happening in your life, especially in December. But right now, you need to get prepared. Right now, you need to get to your own individual space. Right now, you need to get in your own world to get your plans together, because a lot of y'all, I don't really think y'all ready for what's about to enter your life because you haven't taken the time to prepare for it. Sickness comes from stress. Yes, sickness comes from stress. Sickness comes from stress. Sickness comes from stress. You feel me? And once you start to realize that sickness comes from stress, you'll start to be more mindful of what you put your energy into. You'll start to be more mindful about what you think about. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas, like, you got to understand, before anything new can enter your life, how do you get, let me ask you a question, right? How do you get prepared for something new? You get rid of the old. How do you get prepared for your new apartment? You start throwing old shit away and you start packing your shit up. How do you get prepared for a new car? You get rid of your old car, you trade it in. How do you get prepared for anything new? You let go of the old. But what y'all have to understand is that if you are trying to be open to the new, but you're still entertaining the old, you can kiss the new goodbye. It don't work like that. You need to close that chapter if you're excited about the next one. If you want it to come into your life the way that you want it to, you need to close that chapter. A lot of y'all are in relationships that ended long time ago. You just still with them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? A lot of you are in relationships where you ended them, you got over them long time ago, but for some reason you're still with them. So that's what I want y'all to pay attention to. Pay attention to the people who are no longer sparking you like they used to. The people who are no longer showing up for you like they used to. Let me tell you something. There's people that have come into my life and treated me so well and got comfortable and stopped treating me well because maybe they got the access that they wanted. Guess what? Those people need to go. You see, let me tell you guys a story, right? I had somebody in my life where every time that I felt like leaving, they would beg for me to come back. They would do everything they possibly could, everything that they know that I love. They would buy me the food. They would take care of me. They'll treat me right. They'll treat me like a queen when they knew that I was thinking about leaving because of how I was being treated. But then eventually you have to understand that if these people are only wanting to love you when you're about to leave, then that means that they don't really love you. They just love what your presence does for them. Because if they truly loved you, they would be trying to take care of you every moment that they can because they love you. Who don't you love that you don't want to try to help and take care of? That's a love language. When you love someone, that is an aspect of love. But some people don't really love you like you think they love you. They love the comfort that they receive by knowing that you are on good terms with them. Damn. You feel me? You feel me? And once I started to realize, like, you only love me for my energy. You only love me for the comfort that you receive. I had to take a step away. And guess what happened? I ended up finding someone who didn't just love me for my energy, but I ended up finding someone who loves me for everything about me. And this is a story to represent to you that some of y'all are around people who only love you for the convenience of it, who only love being around you, who only love to have access to you, but don't love you wholeheartedly. You know? And you know, like, I just feel like right now in this day and age, we have to learn how to put ourselves first without feeling guilty of it. Sometimes we can make ourselves feel so bad for being selfish when being selfish was the only way to protect you from the takers. You see, remember what I said, takers have no limits. So givers, you need to have one. Because takers will take and take and take and take and take and continue taking until there's nothing left to take. So how many of y'all have been giving and giving and giving and giving shit that you don't have enough to give? And then the thing about it is that you want to get upset with the world when somebody has taken everything from you, when in reality, that's their job to continue to try to take as much as they can. And you may be like, what do you mean by that, Sticks? People are known to try to take as much as they can. But it's your job to also have a boundary, because some of these people wouldn't take as much if only you just told them that it was actually bothering you and you didn't have enough. You see, some people are taking and taking and taking from you because they're thinking that you have that much to give. Come on. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all allow yourself to get so aggravated about every little thing. You cannot afford to entertain every emotion that wants to pass by. Some of these emotions are not positive emotions that are only going to manifest in more situations that causes more of that emotion. So if you keep entertaining your irritability, if you keep entertaining your sadness, you're only going to get more sadness, more irritability. You got to learn how to look at an emotion in the eye and tell that emotion, I feel you. It's okay. Let's move on. Y'all soak in shit. Y'all be sitting in your shit. Y'all share this live with 3 people and comment done. Y'all be sitting in y'all shit. And that's the problem. Because you're sitting in your shit, you're only going to be surrounded by more shit. So when you find yourself in an unfavorable outcome, truth be told, you should have never been in the unfavorable situation to begin with. Because I don't even allow my mind to entertain an unfavorable outcome. You see, every time something quote unquote unfavorable happens, I always see it as, this is taking me to this. This is shifting me to this, because I feel like I am in control in my perspective. If my perspective is positive, then the outcome will become positive. But a lot of y'all guys think that every single thing that happens to you that's negative is supposed to be a negative scenario. When in reality, when you start to really look at life, some of your biggest blessings came from a negative. Didn't they say a negative can't attract a negative? Is that the case? A negative can't attract a negative and a positive can't attract a positive? I think it's a negative goes with a positive. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I could just be talking bullshit right now. But the shit sounded good, so it sounded like it correlates. You feel me? Hold your questions. I'm going to answer questions at the end of all of this. You know? Everything works out in your favor. Yeah. You know, and I had to realize that, like, yo, bro, if God is not making something work, it's probably because it's A, not the time, or B, not supposed to happen. Period. It's not supposed to happen. And it's not that it's not supposed to happen because you don't deserve it. It's not supposed to happen because you deserve more. You see, a lot of y'all be settling, but God not going to let you settle. You feel me? God not going to let you settle. The law of magnetism. Let me tell you something. I feel like that's something that I'm getting back into my energy with, of realizing, like, you know, sometimes I be making myself feel like I got to work harder than I really need to. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes I'll beat myself up like, hey, you need help. It's okay. Go get some help. It's okay. Or beating yourself up because you can't do everything by yourself. Virgo. You need help. And sometimes y'all beat yourself up when it's time for y'all to rest. Baby, if you don't sit your ass down and take that 1 hour nap, it's not going to hurt you. Because you over here trying to fit into the narrative of these entrepreneurs, not realizing that these entrepreneurs are living literally below their 3 chakras. They're living in their lower 3 chakras. You feel me? Like, hustle culture got some of y'all fucked up. Sticks, I need some help for real. Book a one-on-one. DM me and book a one-on-one. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yep. And another thing too, like, I know a lot of y'all been struggling with relationships, struggling with people. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't understand your energy with people, this is exactly why I keep telling y'all need to join the magnetism class. I keep telling y'all, I uploaded a new video. I keep telling y'all. Why the fuck is that when you start to talk to people, y'all do, let me teach y'all something. Why is it that when you start to have a conversation with people, people can't stick around to listen to your whole story? How many of y'all struggle with that? Where when you try to tell something about yourself, or when you try to talk to somebody, it seems like they get distracted when you talk, or it seems like they get on their phone when you talk, or it seems like people just don't listen to you. You feel not heard. How many of y'all don't feel heard? Like when you speak, they not listening. That's because your energy, you don't have a commanding voice. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with a short attention span, because I have people listening to me for hours. It's been 21 minutes and some of y'all are still on here. It's not about a short attention span. Y'all don't know how to communicate with people. Some of y'all do not know how to communicate. Some of y'all do not know how to make friends. Some of y'all do not know how to get people to be attracted to you. Some of y'all do not know this type of stuff. And y'all think that, oh, it's people, it's people. You have to understand that everything is a reflection of you, my love. Everything is a reflection of you. People come into my life and they're like, yo, oh my God, your energy is so potent. Your energy is so strong. If you ever met me in person and you felt my energy before, y'all got to understand that the things that you want in life requires you to do some work in yourself first. Some of y'all can look at Sticks and look at me and be like, wow, Sticks is a great speaker. Sticks is this, Sticks is that. But I want y'all to understand that this is not something that just started like out of nowhere. I've been practicing on these human skills, which is psychology, which is body language, which is communication, learning how to speak. I practice speaking in front of people over and over and over again. I used to give presentations to people. So what I'm trying to teach y'all is this is a skill. I'm learning right now the art of storytelling. So I'm always leveling it up. But the thing about it is that some of y'all don't think that people are actually putting in the work. Yes, some people may have the talent, but you got to understand that some people have the genius. And the genius is something that needs to be mastered. And I'm telling you this about anything that you want to master. Some people will be talented, but just because someone is talented does not mean that they will become a genius or a master at what they do. A lot of y'all are looking at people who are talented and comparing yourself to them, not realizing that talent only lasts so long and it only takes you so far. You see, there are people who may have more followers than me, and I'm telling you this because I want y'all to take it into perspective. There may be people who have more followers than you, who may have more money than you, who may have more than you, but you're thinking, oh, they're doing better than you, when in reality, your destiny, your path is taking you longer and further than this person who's only going to go right here around the corner. You see, you was worried about the people in high school who was popular and had all them friends, not realizing that people peaking in high school is not a good thing. The same people in high school who were making fun of me and joking on me come on these same lives and say, yo, you remember me from high school? Sorry, guy, I don't. But what I'm trying to tell you is that right now is the period of you investing in yourself, investing into your skills, investing in your talents. If you said you want to be an esthetician, go to school, do what you need to do. If you said you want to be a content creator, you need to be studying other people's content. If you said that you was going to do that shit, why the fuck haven't you started yet? If you need clarity, book a one-on-one. You know I'm going to give you everything you need to hear. You've seen me do it before, but the problem is you keep entertaining fear over faith. I don't want to spend this money. Why don't you want to spend money? That is the whole point of money. You're trying to hoard money out of fear that you won't get none. And that's the thing. If you're hoarding money out of fear, you're already telling the universe that you're not going to receive more, which is why you're holding on to this. If you're holding on, you're doing it out of fear and out of lack. Scared money don't make none. I like that. You feel me? Another thing too, if you know that number one, I'm gonna be real with you. If you know number one, you haven't been getting the type of energy you've been wanting to receive from people. Maybe you've been trying to go out, especially if you're born on the 5th or the 3rd. When you go out, it's like you're not confident. You need the magnetism class, period. And the thing about it is that I keep telling y'all about magnetism. I keep telling y'all about this. And you know what's funny? Tell me, just where my people at, just real quick. Reflect to me or not, because I feel like I was one of the first people this year. Just hear me out. I feel like I was one of the first people this year talking about magnetism and teaching about being magnetic. All of a sudden, the whole TikTok realm started talking about magnetism. Do you want to be magnetism? And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't hear nobody talking about that word. I didn't hear nobody talking. I'm like, what? Now all of a sudden everybody talking about magnetism? Like, come on now. How to be more magnetic. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, y'all, you feel me? But you know what I'm adding next into the magnetism class? So I'm going to be adding into the magnetism class. I said I was going to do it separately, but I'm going to add it into the magnetism class. And it's called the seduction of money. So in the magnetism class, I am going to be teaching you how to seduce money because of the fact that next year is 2024 and it's an 8-year. So if you want to join the magnetism class, you want to learn about magnetism and also how to be more seductive to money, because guess what? Seduction is 5 energy, right? And 28 is wealth. 528, we all know of that to be a whole frequency. So you know that's a powerful number. 528, all right? So what I want y'all to do is that if you know that you want to be a part of seduction of money and you want to be a part of magnetism, just go ahead and DM me your birthday. Okay? DM me your birthday. Somebody said, how do you book a one-on-one? DM. They be trying to steal your sauce. Yeah, they do. They really do. They really do. But I just mind my business, because here's the thing. When you are a innovative person, when you are a person who creates the next wave, you always have unlimited material because you're not waiting on someone to do it for you. Your infinite source is the universe. So it doesn't matter if people copy or not. Do you pay for the class? Yes, the class is $99. It's $100. It's $100 fucking dollars. Whoop-de-doo. $100 for you to learn how to use your energy. You ever, let me paint you a picture, right? You ever went to an event, or you ever went inside of a room or saw somebody perform and you saw how the whole room was on that one person? Have y'all ever seen somebody who has been just so magnetic that you can feel their energy before they walk through the door? You ever had that happen? That is a person who has magnetism, and I can almost guarantee you that person probably had 5 in their birthday or 11 in their birthday. Period. This is proven. Period. Right? So what I'm going to do is, in the magnetism class, I'm going to tell you how each birthday, because this is what I've been writing down, how each birthday can use their magnetism, right? So for example, right, I'll give you an example, right? If you are a 5 life path, the best way for you to use your number to become the most magnetic is, number 1, make sure you look beautiful. That's already easy, but make sure you touch people. 5, because guess what? 5 fingers. That's a hand. Touch. So if you're born on the 5th, the way that you use your magnetism energy is touch. Okay? Let me tell you something. I've studied the art of seduction. I've studied psychology books, all of Robert Greene's books. Trust me. I'm a Scorpio. You want to learn Riz or magnetism from someone like me. Is the class monthly or is one time? One time. You feel me? I want to join the magnetism class, but I don't think I'd let me in. I'm a Cancer rat. Hey, if you want to shut yourself off from it, you can, but you don't know what I look for at your birthday. You don't know what I look for. You feel me? So DM me if you want to join the class. DM me if you want to join the class. And I've been putting on so my next couple of videos are literally going to be the seduction of money, okay? Another thing too, what if you're a life path 9? Come on now. Somebody said I hate the word Riz, but think about it. Riz came from charisma. I'm in the magnetism class. How do you think I can apply this knowledge in my business? Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm gonna put all of that in there. Trust me, I'm gonna put all of that in the class. Because I don't want to, if you're in the class, I'm going to put it behind that wall. I don't want everybody, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Another thing, too, for my people on YouTube, you already know if you want to hear anything about your birthday, just go ahead and send a donation, and I'll give you a little tip about your birthday. You feel me? But yeah, man, I realized like all that working harder. Like remember, it's the 80-20 rule. You feel me? Like all that working extra hard, causing shit to just be too much energy. Sometimes that shit go against you. You gotta know when to be aggressive and when to lay back. When to be aggressive and when to hold back. You feel me? So yeah, man. My people on YouTube, don't do Cash App because I can't check my Cash App. If you donate on this YouTube, I'm able to give you like tell you a little bit about your birthday. You feel me? What's your opinion on people saying crystals don't work? Hey man, listen, you can't if you want to understand the universe, think of it in frequencies, vibrations, and energy. Period. If somebody don't want to believe in crystals, that's their business. You know, some people aren't even aware of a lot of the energy things that happens. What's your Cash App? I got you. Hold on. Like I said, for my people, you mean like on Super Chat? Yes, Super Chat. Super Chat. So if you want me to tell you anything about your birthday, you can do Super Chat here. Okay, 1/15/2002. You're very big on family. You can be a bit hard-headed, but you're very lazy and wise. I can tell you that. Breon, you got to put your birthday. You got to put your birthday, Breon. You feel me? Are you religious? No, I am not. No, I am not. 7/14/2004. You're very beautiful. You like to travel. If you ever get depressed, travel. Goddess Trina, Breon, 2002. You're a very hard worker. 2020 was a hard year for you. 2020 was a hard year for you. You feel me? Listen, y'all. Oh, 8/28, girl. You about that money, baby. Trina, you need to be getting to your bag, getting to your money. October 2nd, 2005. October 2nd, 2005. What I can say is that 2005. People talk a lot of shit about you, S Fox. So be mindful of what you tell people because they will talk shit about you. That's what I can tell you about you. Mr. Sinister, you gotta put a little donation in there for me, okay? Also, you know what I wanted to do, man? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I wanted to start letting people come up on here. And that way, when they come up on here, I can give them like advice. What y'all think about that? Like on some Kevin Samuels, but I'm not gonna bash you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bash you. I'm gonna actually help you. But I'm thinking about doing some shit like that. Like real talk. Real talk. I'm thinking about doing some shit like that. You feel me? You see those clothes right there? Up top there? You can fold those? What? Kitty litter? Oh, you emptied it? Okay, well, we're going to have to get it today then. I get it. Thank you for that, though. I didn't even peep that. June 7th, 2006. You love to spend time by yourself. You are very spiritual. 12/11/2002. You can be a bit hard-headed. 2020 was a horrible year for you. You feel me? We should do a crossover. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I want to, we got to level this shit up. Tequila, you got to put your birthday. Tequila, you got to put your birthday. You feel me? You totally should. That way, that would bring all the way up. Okay, so look. Shit. I don't know how to do it. Oh, shit. Okay, October 5th, 1999. This should be a good year for you. This year should be really good for you. 2017 was a terrible year for you. You are very attractive. If you are not in my magnetism class, October 5th, 1999, you're tripping. You feel me? How do you get over the scroll loop? What does that mean? What does that mean? Do you mean do you mean that you're struggling with social media? How many of y'all are struggling to your addiction to social media? How many of y'all are struggling with your addiction to social media? Yeah, so October 5th, 1999, you are beautiful. You need to travel. Be careful. If you ever get in trouble, it's probably because of somebody that you got freaky with. That's all I'm going to say. You feel me? That's all I'm going to say. Tequila, August 15th, 2004. Last year was a hard year for you. You're very big on family. June 7th, 2001, you love to spend time by yourself. You love to spend time by yourself. You're funny. Yeah, that's what I would say. 2019 was a hard year for you. Lunar, you are very emotional. Something maybe sexual probably happened in your life early on that wasn't really good for you. So make sure you work on your root chakra. You feel me? Damn, y'all niggas is commenting like a motherfucker. Okay, 9/19/1986. You've probably been in and out of the hospital from some type of sickness. What I can see is that you struggle with argument. You can be very aggressive sometimes, Linda. You feel me? So listen, let me give y'all a piece of advice. If y'all are struggling with scrolling, what you need to do is you need to turn off the phone. Like, you need to put your phone on airplane mode. Practice putting your phone on airplane mode when you're not consciously using it. And what you need to do is you need to allow yourself to get bored. Some of y'all need to realize that you need to allow yourself to get bored, because when you allow yourself to get bored, you actually tap into divine ideas. You actually tap into divine ideas. Darius, you are very funny. You are very funny. Hard worker. Maybe sometimes you can work too much. Don't let people ride your back. And 2020 was a hard year for you. What you need to do is get a life. Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically that's what I'm saying. Technically that's what I'm saying. You need to get a life. If you're on the phone, like, do not let social media run you. You gotta run social media. Like, you get what I'm saying? You see how, like, I know I'm not always active on here, but I understand that if I'm going to be teaching anything, I need to go experience myself. You see, and what I've noticed is that if you are a content creator, right, when you take time away from the content, that's where a lot of y'all real creativity comes from. That's where a lot of y'all real creativity comes from. May 23rd, 1991. This is a good year for you, but 2021 was a terrible year for you. You're very beautiful, and you need to make sure that you travel. Also, you should definitely be in the magnetism class, because you are a goat, and goats are really good at smiling in front of people and getting what they want. But if you can amplify that energy with knowing how to use that energy, you can really learn how to network with the right people, especially with you being born on the 23rd. I'm born on the 23rd. You feel me? That's another thing. If you are, everybody write this down. If you are born on the 5th, if you are born on the 5th, 14th, if you are born on the 23rd, if you are born on the 11th, if you are born on the 20th, the 29th, if you are born on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, the 30th, you are eligible for the magnetism class. So DM me. You guys are the main people that needs to be in there, because you should be learning how to harness your energy, how to get people to fall in love with your energy. I mean, and we have to understand that we don't want to use this in a negative way, but think about how I've used magnetism in my life to change my life. Do you understand? Me coming on the internet and talking to you guys is purely me relying on my own energy and my personality. Some of you guys, when you watch one of my videos, the video automatically makes you feel great. And that's because of the energy that I'm exuding. You guys need to learn how to use your energy to get what you want, because a lot of y'all are using muscle power and you're working too hard. You're working too hard. Jay Taylor, still, even if I didn't mention the number, still DM me your birthday, because you may not know there's other numbers in your birthday that you didn't know was there that I can see. You feel me? So make sure that y'all go ahead and DM me that. But that's the thing too, like, we have to understand, dog, like, we need to learn how to be in our own world, because we be getting so focused on what other people got going on, we fuck up what we need to be working on. You see, I've found myself using astrology, and this is another thing that I'm going to be teaching in the mystery school. If you're in the mystery school, I'm about to be dropping some videos about astrology and how you can use certain placements. So for example, if you have an Aries moon, right, you need to learn how to be aggressive to get what you want. If you have Jupiter in Aries, you need to learn how to be aggressive to get what you want. You don't You don't succeed being someone's sidekick. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all are not using your astrology. A lot of y'all are not using your numerology to get to where you need to go. And you're working harder than you need to. You're in positions that don't feel right. But because you don't have no confirmation, you're not moving out of them. Period. If you have an Aries moon, you need to be aggressive to get what you want. And it's not everybody. Some people need to be more feminine to get what they want. Some people need to be more masculine to get what they want. Some people need to be more patient. Some people need to work by themselves to get what they want. For example, if you're born on the 7th or if you're a 7 life path, you probably succeed if you do shit by yourself because that's just what it is. Sarah, so that means that you need to be balanced when you make decisions and you get shit done. You feel me? So if you want to learn about what you should be doing, make sure y'all go ahead and join the mystery school. I was trying to be a follower when I was born to be a leader. Exactly. Make sure y'all join the magnetism class. You feel me? Like, I'm so proud of my magnetism class. I feel like that's one of the most fun things that I love to teach about because I'm born on the 23rd, which is 5 energy, and I love to be the center of attention. I'm going to be real with you. I love to be the center of attention. I love to perform. As a kid, I've always been trying to perform. As a kid, I've always been trying to perform. Nathan, what's your birthday? I've always been trying to perform as a kid. So once I understood that, right? And that's another way that you can use numerology. I mean, not numerology, astrology. My astrology is I have a North Node Leo. So because I have a North Node Leo, I'm supposed to perform. When you know stuff like that, you stop making yourself feel bad for what's already supposed to be done. Some of y'all are meant to perform, but you making yourself feel insecure because other people insecure. When you're meant to be flamboyant and big, you're meant to be flamboyant and big. How to overcome social anxiety. You need magnetism class. You feel me? You need the magnetism class. The magnetism class is $99 and it's one payment. That's it. It's just money. I promise it's just money. It will come back. I promise you. I'm a life path 3. Exactly. DM me your birthday. DM me your birthday. I'll check Instagram right now. DM me your birthday. I'll let you know if you're eligible. What are the traits of a life path 2? Emotional. Peaceful. Emotional and peaceful. You feel me? I sent you a message on IG. Let me see. Okay, 1/25/1993. Yes. Yes, you're eligible. March 27, 1995. Yes, you're eligible. 11/16. You need to put. Oh, no. Your birthday is August 5th. Yes, you're eligible. You're a dragon, Rachel. You're a dragon. You're 11 life path. Yup. Okay. We got some good birthdays. And what I want y'all to do is, after you join the magnetism class, DM me so I can tell you a little bit about your energy. All right. So that's another thing. If you join the magnetism class, you will get a voice message so I can tell you a little bit about your energy. Okay. Eligible for what? The magnetism class. AMS just sent $1.99. What's your birthday? 8/26/1998. You're born the year of the tiger. So last year was a good year for you, but the monkey is your enemy sign. You're born the 26th. So you're really good with money. But I can tell relationships haven't been your best. All right. Relationships have not been your best. How do I join? DM me your birthday and say, hey, I want to join the magnetism class. That's how you do it. February 28th. I don't even need to know your year. I know you're eligible. 28, I already know you're eligible. Listen, y'all. Do not send me your birthday if you're not ready to pay that money for this information. Period. Okay? Don't play no games, all right? My time is very valuable. You feel me? Very valuable. Type the screen. Hold on, I'm sending y'all some of this right now. I'm sending it to y'all. I'm sending it to y'all right now. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. This class about to be cut off in a second, so y'all niggas better move quick because I got to prepare for 2024. So this class will be closing very soon because I need to prepare it for 2024. I'm putting in a new curriculum about the seduction of money. So if you know you want to join, be quick. Period. Be quick. We about to finish, though. We about to keep talking because I got shit to talk about. I want to give y'all a story time. Real quick. $55, watch it. December. Okay. What's up, Swaggy? I see you. All right, y'all. So listen, cause I wanna talk a little bit about something. I'm just trying to send everybody what they've been needing. Okay. Trying to send everybody what they need. Okay. Damn, y'all niggas is flooding me. Okay. All right. Okay, so listen, y'all. I'm going to tell you a story about why you need to take the jump. Make it an even $7 because I'm a life path 7. Don't make it 7. Make it 8. Don't do 7. Do 8. Don't do 7. Do 8. You feel me? Okay, so listen. I'm about to tell y'all a story. I'm about to tell y'all a story about why you need to take a risk. I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody in this motherfucker, it's time for y'all to take a risk. It's time for you to take a risk. And a lot of y'all are afraid to. So I don't know if I ever told y'all this, right? But so I took a big risk in 2018. Okay. In 2018, I dropped out of college and I had a full scholarship for business. Okay. So I went to school looking to do business. And at the time I was very depressed. My father had just passed away months before. And at the time, X had also passed away. So my father passed away and X passed away. And I was so distraught because these were two 33 life paths. And if you know anything about 33 life paths, they're very influential. They can really influence you. Like, well, I got 33 people on Instagram. That's crazy. They can really influence you to get your shit together. So when I went to college, I was already so heartbroken. Imagine losing your father and then getting sent miles and miles and miles away from your family. It's only you and you're grieving the loss of your father, and you and your father already had issues, right? So when I ended up going to college, I had already knew I didn't want to be there. And I was so depressed. My whole wall was filled with XXXTentacion because he was the only thing giving me hope. I knew I wanted to make music. After seeing XXXTentacion, I knew I wanted to do what he was doing, which was inspiring people to be better, to be positive. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you can really make a living and really live a beautiful life inspiring people. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but some of y'all are thinking that what you want to do is not realistic, when in reality, it really is, because if it wasn't realistic, you wouldn't have even had the thought of it. Clearly, it was created before for you to have access to that creation or that thought or that reality that you're trying to do. So I'm in college and it's like I'm crying. Like I tried to do things to myself that just was not positive. I was hurting myself. I was skipping out of school. I was out here doing algebra, fucking crying. I'm like, bruh, like this algebra is about to take me out. I was like, this algebra is about to take, I'm literally crying doing algebra. And I don't know who needs to hear this, because some of y'all are probably in college crying at the same shit I was crying at. Fucking, I don't know how to do this X plus 17 plus, what the fuck is that? Still have yet to use that shit. X plus this plus that, bitch. Connect me to the monies. I don't give a fuck what X plus C add up to. Right? So then what ended up happening was that I was like, fuck this, man. I felt like when I was in college, I felt like they was purposely trying to change, like turn off my brain. When I'm in class, I'm literally sneaking to watch videos of X, sneaking to watch videos about how to be a rapper. Like I was that deep in, I was like, how to be a rapper. How to be a rapper. And every day I was praying, London on the track, or somebody would text me saying, hey, bro, I'm for the sign. I was praying hard because I hated where I was at. Some of y'all hate where you at, and I feel you. Because at one point, I hated where I was at. I hated it so much, I didn't want to live anymore. You feel me? Baby, it took a tarot read. Once I got a tarot reading, the tarot reading said, jump, bitch. I jumped. So I was like, Ma, I can't do it no more. I don't like it here. And the thing about it is that I have music. Where I literally said, what's the song? I said, I made a song basically saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to. And then I got another song, please run away. No, 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 no. I'm here to stay. That song, Message from Mom. I was telling y'all niggas I wanted to leave from the beginning. And that's the thing. Once you know, stop going against yourself. When you know that you don't want to do that shit, every time that you do it, even though you don't want to do it, you are sacrificing yourself. You are sacrificing your happiness. You are sacrificing your spirit because you're forcing yourself to do something that you don't love. You are selling your soul. You are selling your soul. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but take that risk because listen, the coach was like, well, can we just keep you for another year? We'll get you over here. I said, no. I said, I tried to hurt myself over here. Like, no, I need to go home. And he's still trying to get me to, did you not just hear me say I tried to hurt myself here? I gotta go, brother. This shit ain't it. This college about to take me out, my boy. So I dropped out. 3 months into college, I dropped out. A full scholarship. I wasn't paying for nothing, y'all. I didn't pay for nothing. I wasn't paying for no books. I wasn't paying for no dorm. I wasn't paying for nothing. Full scholarship. I'm so fucking glad I dropped out because I can't imagine where I would be. I would probably be in a job right now. If I hadn't trusted my gut. A lot of y'all are you have this intuition. You have this gut feeling, but the problem is that you're letting other people sway you from what you know to be right. You feel me? You're letting other people sway you from what you know to be right. And that's the problem. When you start letting other people sway you from what you know to be right, you tripping. 8/16/2002, you love to be by yourself. 2020 was a hard year, and sometimes you could be a little bit hard-headed, but you are a very hard worker. 2026 will be a good year for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my story of how I took a risk and bet it all on myself. Imagine dropping out of college to do music. Everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you have a full scholarship, everything paid for. Why the fuck would you do that? Because what makes sense to me doesn't have to make sense to you. Come on now. Stop expecting people to understand your vision when that vision was just for your eyes to see, for your eyes only. For your eyes only. It was for your eyes only, yet you stay trying to get other people to understand your vision that's not meant for them. They probably not even meant to be on that journey with you. You feel me? Like, I'm just being real with you. My birthday is 9/25/95. Be careful, 2025. You love to spend time by yourself. You're very smart. I can definitely tell that relationships have not been very good for you. At least growing up. You feel me? And like I said, man, if you know... What's up my nose? I think it's because the air. Sometimes I be feeling like the Freon be causing my nose to clog up. Y'all be feeling like that? How do we get one? Get one what? My people on YouTube, if you want to know something about your birthday, send a super chat. Period. That's how you do it. Hey, Scorpio. Hey. Yeah, man. So like I said, for my people on YouTube, if you want to learn something about your birthday, send in a super chat and I got you. And if you want to go ahead and Cash App, y'all can do Cash App too because I see I'm getting notifications. Hold on. Nate, what's your birthday? I could have sworn I saw it. I could have sworn I already did it. How do you feel about twin flames? I feel like that's such a sticky situation, and even if twin flames are real, I feel like people trick themselves into thinking that they were the twin flame when in reality it's literally just a toxic person. Like, I feel like you got to be really careful with that. Like, whenever somebody come into my life start talking about twin flames, I be like, you know what I'm saying? I be like, ooh, you sound like you finna be toxic. Like, get out my face. You feel me? Like, that's what be coming up. Hey, let me ask y'all, did y'all see my project coming out, Ori? Did y'all see the cover art for Ori? The project that's coming out on the 22nd? Tell me y'all saw that. Y'all saw my cover art when I was like this, Ori, on Instagram? Tell me what y'all think. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all boys think. Let me know what y'all boys think. It's gonna be fire for sure. It's gonna be fire for sure. I'm telling you. It's gonna be fire. Yup. I want to know how I can bring. Why did you name it Ori? My name is Ori, and if you look up what Ori means in Africa, Yoruba, you'll see that it has a very spiritual benefit to it. Very spiritual benefit to it. I'm Jamaican. Yes, it's so fire. Thank you, man. Listen, man. I be trying to tell y'all, man. Fred Hendricks. Fred, what where's Fred at? You have a beautiful name. Thank you. All right, so I'm trying to figure out if you're on my Discord. My Discord. If you're on my Discord, then you can come on the live because I'm trying to figure out a way to so people can join the live and I can record it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to see something, but if you're on my Discord, then you can join. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Can I get a reading pan through Cash App? Yes. Where is Nate? That's my B-Day. Yeah, so if you're on my Discord, you can DM me through Discord and you can come on the live and ask a question. But that's what I'm gonna start doing. So I'm gonna start letting people come on the live and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Fred is me. What's your birthday? That's what I'm gonna start doing because I want to start letting people come up on here and talk to them. You are glowing right now. Magnetism, baby. Everything that I've been teaching in magnetism, I have been applying it to my life. April 27, 2000. You're very bossy. You could be bossy. What I'll say is that you need to be careful of your environments. Be careful of who you spend time around because you can become around them. Sticks, is your seducing money course still out? Yes, just DM me. DM me. How much for a birthday thing? What you mean? You just send a little donation. I'll tell you a little something about you. Wait, why is everyone commenting dates? Because they swear they think that that's just how they going to get this reading. It don't work like that, baby. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You feel me? It don't work like that. I keep trying to tell y'all, you need to go on YouTube, send a super chat. Look, somebody just sent a super chat. 11/11/1991. Wow, you got a special birthday, my guy. You better be working out because if you're not working out, your emotions can really drive you crazy. 2021 was a terrible year for you. Stack $1.33. Are you trying to what's your birthday? What's your birthday stack of dollar? I spent 2 months on mystery school, was not able to read everything. Why did you not read everything, boo? Why you ain't read everything? Y'all ask some questions, not ask questions. I'm here to answer some questions. Come on now. Perfect time for this video. I'm unhappy with where I currently am, ready to jump. I'm a one life path, born on the 9th, beginning and end. Be hard to work. You've been helping me a lot. Yeah, man, listen. The main thing that I wanted, how do you send super chat? That's on YouTube. The main thing that I wanted to tell you guys today is that y'all need to take the risk. Some of y'all are at a point in your life where you could really make shit happen, but you're entertaining fear over faith. You need to be entertaining faith. More faith than fear. You feel me? More faith than fear. 8/8/1996. You need to be focused on money, girl. And your relationships may struggle, but be focused on money. Get focused on getting to the bag. How to get my spirit sight back. Put your hands over your head and speak to your Ori. Speak to your head. Say divine, say Ori, guide me. Head, guide me. Inner spirit, guide me. You have to spend time by yourself. If you feel like your intuition ain't been on point, if you feel like you ain't been getting to where you need to, then that means that you need to take some time to go into yourself, because your intuition starts with I, inside. You get what I'm saying? Another, like I said, y'all, if you want me to tell you something about your birthday, you got to send a super chat, period. Telling you, you got to spend. The only way you're going to get connected to your spirit. Look at the word spirit. The first vowel in spirit is I. The only way you're going to get connected to your spirit is by connecting to I. I am. The I am. Some of y'all are so, this is why I keep telling y'all, I need everybody to say this. I take my power back from anyone who has taken it without my permission. Some of y'all energy and attention is so connected to somebody else's life, you're getting lost in your life. You're getting left behind in your own life. How to stay focused after having a aha. What? What does that mean? My intuition is on point. I mean, I can see through the veil. So then you don't need what I'm saying. Braden, your birthday is 3/11/2003. So what that means is that you are emotional. People love you. If you wanted to become famous, you can be, especially on social media. You're supposed to get to the bag. You need to do things with a smile. Do things with a smile. And 2021 was a bad year for you, but 2027 will be a great year for you. And this year's a good year for you. You feel me? So, excuse me. So your birthday is 4/26/06. You need to be focused on getting to the bag. You need to be focused on money, getting entrepreneurship. Like, I need to get to the bag. And be careful with karma, because karma adds up to 26. And you're born on the 26th. So be careful with karma. Be careful with karma. Be careful with karma. Be careful with karma. Remember, y'all. Remember what I said. The biggest thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about today also was the whole magnetism. You see, another thing too is that if y'all want a specific video in the magnetism, tell me, okay? Because I'm here to make them for you. But the biggest thing is just, how can I? This is what magnetism solves. Let me read it for y'all. Don't even worry about it. Let me read it for y'all. Don't even worry about it. Let me just read it for y'all. Don't worry, I got you. For all my people that's wondering, what does magnetism do? Hold on. I'm about to show y'all something. Stick with me now. I'm going to read something to y'all. Y'all ready? For all my people that's wondering, Why should I join this? I got you. So, oh, somebody said my bank account is literally empty right now. So you need to go watch all my videos about manifestation and get some money in that bank account, because a bank account that's empty, that's not good energetically for you, bro. So look, unlocking your magnetic charm, for all my people that's wondering what magnetism is about, I want y'all to listen to this. I want everybody to comment, I'm listening, because y'all niggas been wondering why the fuck y'all not getting where you need to get to. Especially if this is especially for my people who are YouTubers, who are trying to start a career that deals with people. Maybe you are a network marketer, maybe you need to meet people. Like, if your shit deal with people, this is for you. Real quick, for my boy Cell, you are very smart. You need to trust your gut. Your gut will tell you when things are wrong. People talk shit about you when you was growing up. You're very emotional, okay? Yes, you do have to send a super chat. Okay, so listen to me, okay? Unlocking your magnetic charm. That's what magnetism is about, okay? Mastering the art of personal influence. You ever seen that person that's just able to get whatever they want? You know, I've had people comment on my Instagram saying, yo, oh my God, I saw you in Aventura Mall and your energy was just so amazing. I saw you at the mall. And I was like, wow, that's dope, right? Like, you felt my energy all the way from over here. I didn't even know you was around me, right? So check me out. This is a course on becoming more magnetic. Okay. A course on becoming more magnetic aims to help individuals enhance their personal presence and charisma. Charisma. That's where charisma came from. That's where Riz came from. Charisma. Allowing them to attract and engage others more effectively. Participants will learn various techniques and strategies to develop a captivating aura and cultivate magnetic qualities that naturally draw people towards them. The course typically covers topics such as body language, vocal tonality. Do you hear the way that I'm projecting my voice? Do you realize that there are different ways to project your voice? For my people on YouTube and TikTok, there are different ways to project your voice. If I talk to you like this can become boring. But if I talk to you like this, with a certain type of energy, talking at you, I'm talking directly to your energy, you're more likely to listen. That is called vocal tonality, okay? And active listening skills, which contributes to creating a magnetic presence. I've noticed that when I listen to people and I give them full attention and I look them in their eyes, don't be a weirdo. Some of y'all think that being like this is like beautiful, and it's not. It's annoying. You need to, a little soft gaze will get you far. But some of y'all are like a little soft gaze, relax, right? So students will also explore the art of storytelling, humor, and conversation techniques to create deeper connections to leave lasting impressions. Like, first of all, one thing that I would tell you is that when you're meeting someone new, start off with asking them questions. Refrain from talking about yourself so much. People love to talk about them. So if you talk to them about them, they're more likely to like you, because everybody is narcissistic to a certain point. Just telling you the truth, okay? So through practical exercises, feedback sessions, and real life scenarios, participants will acquire the tools and knowledge to enhance their personal magnetism, fostering more engaging and impactful interactions in both personal and professional settings. This is for my people, especially that has a job interview on the way. You know what I'm saying? Just cut my locks off, Sticks. What does cutting locks mean to you? Sounds like you're removing energy from your hair. You know, sounds like you're removing energy from your hair. Yeah, you gotta know when to look people in the eye. You gotta know who to look into the eye. Like, all of this matters. So if you know that this is something that you're looking to master, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're a music artist, you know what I'm saying? Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and DM me your birthday, and if you're eligible, you can join the magnetism class. It is $99.91. Period. Any other birthdays? YouTube? Anybody else sending super chats for birthdays? Before I head out? Anybody got any other questions? I'm here. I'm chilling with y'all. Come on. I'm here. I sent mine. What did you send? What's your birthday? So, Okay, we got some people who got some badges. Okay. 1/24/1989. You definitely struggled with something sexual growing up. You're very smart. 2019 was a terrible year for you. You're big on family. 6/6/1999. People talk shit about you. You're very spectacle. You're very, what's the word? What's the word? Like when you're suspect of things. Like you're very like you always suspect things. 2017 was a terrible year for you. December 6, 2000, you're very big on family, but sometimes you can get manipulated or you can, what's the word? Get easily influenced. Sometimes you get easily influenced. Skeptical, that's the word. Skeptical. Thank you. You're very skeptical. Skeptical, that's the word. You feel me? Somebody said, how can I get more of an understanding of what I should be doing right now? You can get a reading with me. You can book a reading. How do you know the universe has something big for you? Some things you can just know, you just feel. You know, some things you just feel. That's the thing. You need to trust your intuition first because all a reading is going to do is just confirm what you've always known. A reading is $280. $280. Yeah, man. So November 22nd, I'm telling you the project is coming out. Ori. I hope y'all ready for it. What's your YouTube name? Styx River. Styx River. Oh wait, we're not dropping B-days? Nah, you gotta be dropping some bread to get some information on me. I get, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Okay, so look, we got somebody on YouTube. Allie, June 3rd. She sent $2. June 3rd, 2002. You're very funny. You love to be around people. And you're hard-headed sometimes. 2020 was a hard year for you. And what exactly will that reading help me with? Let you know everything that you need to know about yourself, what's to come, what cycle that you're in, why you went through what you went through in the past. You feel me? What are your pronouns? I am a female, so my pronouns will be she, her. I'm a female. You know? Yeah, man. So, again, like I said, if you want to join the magnetism class, just DM me your birthday. All right, y'all. Listen, I love you guys. I'm about to head out. Make sure y'all go ahead and DM me. I love you. And later.